Might be like side quest related or something like that. Okay. Oh, we have this. Alright, it's great. It's just what I needed. Can't thank you enough. I'll get to work right away. The rush job and the ultimate and armor. What's it gonna be? Man or a woman? It's gonna be for a man. Man it is then. Started right away. Oh, map completion. You remember struggling with that bit trying to get 100%? Yeah, I'm a little worried about it. Let's see, some from scratch. Here, it's yours now. I'm hoping it will be relatively simple for me. That's a cool name. Reference to the Grecian mythology. Since we're on the Isle of Saren and all, it took a lot of effort, but a great armor needs a great name, you know. This, I feel like my skill is a little closer to my grandfather's now. I've told you this already, but my last name is Lambert. Is your grandfather... Oh my gosh. Never mind. My family is known as the Master of Blacksmiths, who make weapons for the Roman Emperor himself, but my grandfather is most skilled in the whole family. My parents died when I was young, so he ended up raising me and becoming my role model. Even in my earliest memories, I'm still gripping a hammer. It was tough living, to be sure, but he ended up accepting me as his successor. Even so, no matter how many swords I smithed, it always felt like there was something missing. I couldn't figure out what it was, I just knew it bugged the heck out of me. Only now, having smithed this orichalcum armor, do I realize what was missing. The reason why I'll never be like my grandfather. All my life, I've just been mimicking his techniques. It's obvious in hindsight, but I was missing something essential. I never answered the question, what do I want to do? From now on, I'm going to work hard to find the answer to that question. That being said, I think I'm on the cusp of finding it. I believe in you. I hope I make you proud then. Strange, hearing you say that makes me feel like I can really do this. Didn't mean to keep you here this long. Anyway, if you bring the materials, I can make as many sets of armor as you need. Come see me when you find more orichalcum.
That's one down!
Hooray. Alright, let's equip that. Unless it's awful. It's actually not that great. You know, like, do I want to lose 20 strength or 49 defense and 200 HP? Not really, but whatever. Y'all could at least put like 10 strength on it. Get the HP out of there. We don't need the HP. Fuck a fool. Let's see. Viral anchor. Oh, what was that? Power strike. I'm actually happy with your skills at the moment. Alright, I'll just give you Rumble Thorn. Ice Age. Dragon Wave. I got a minute. By a minute, I mean a couple of seconds. Kathleen's probably the only character I would say, like, alright, that character is actually interesting. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I was already getting 9. I don't really understand what getting that extra Pickard was for. Other than just getting an extra pickard. Let's see, I don't think I have any extra fish. Definitely don't want to talk to you guys. Oh, I did get an extra fish. I'm still missing some fish, unfortunately. Missing 2 fish. One of them's a gigafish, I believe. Got all the foods. Apparently there's more village quests that I need to do as well. How much longer is this game gonna go for? Here's your sap. We actually found it. Thank you. Now we can have a proper ceremonial launching. Alright, I got what I need. Just tell the others, would you? Not interested. Still not interested, but you can have your moment in the void. Alright, no more side quests? No more side quests. Pearls and jewels. If I remember correctly, that Eternia Gauntlet was fairly interesting. Oh wow, we can get another one of these? Interesting. Kinda wanna do that. I kinda wanna do that. This doesn't really interest me at all. I have no idea where I'm supposed to get those. Well, I have an idea where I'm supposed to get those. Saurian Carapace. Don't think I can craft those. No, I cannot.
Oh, done already?
Come check it out.
I'm very curious about this. Very, very curious. It has tempted me. It has tempted me greatly. This is actually interesting. Critical plus 25%.
See ya.
Found a new formula. Found a new recipe. Alright. We have 15 bottles. Oh boy.
Go. Please take this. Please take this. Please take this. Please take care.
There's no thingamabobber here. Nope. What else am I missing out on here? Harvest points, who cares? Probably a bunch in that one area that I just skipped over everything. Approval, only that many. Where do I get those? Ivala. Oh yeah, I should probably... For some reason there's invisible walls places that I don't agree there should be invisible walls.
Leave it to me. All right, finished. I'll get started. Whew, it's complete. I'll get started.
What do I know?
All right, finished. I'll get started. All right, finished. All right. How can I help you today?
Why does the female version give less HP and more less defense and more HP? I don't understand. This game must think that crit percentage is really good if it's trying this hard to tell me that's like the way to go.
Welcome.
Okay, this is expensive and I can't buy that. I was gonna say, that is incredibly tempting. I thought I had one of these. Guess not.
Please come again.
Let's see, I think I've got all the location points. Finally discovered all location points. Let me see. Show the map. Such wonders you've discovered. My undying gratitude. You know, I haven't marked in a while. This is splendid. Truly live up to the title of adventurer. And once I've gazed upon these wonders myself, I can paint the loveliest of abstract paintings. Inspiration, perhaps a poem instead. What's that then? Why don't I simply paint the landscapes? You simply don't understand high art. What point would it serve to merely attempt to recreate what already exists? Art is about creativity, innovation, and innovation. Never you mind. Get me started, and indeed, I may never stop. Best I not get into it. Now, as to the matter of recompense for your hard work, sir. Did recently happen across something which might be worthy of note. It may look merely like an old book, but I suspect it may be of use to you. Come on, that's what you're gonna give me? Well then, we shall meet again, safe journeys. The rewards for some of these quests have been underwhelming. Found a new recipe. Now let's see how expensive this is to craft. Oh, these take aura grass. Okay, that's interesting. I should have known that.
Please
Very interesting. I also knew that, but forgot. But that's interesting.
Let's go.
Where did that come from? Okay, so nothing else for me to do right now. We've got 100% on every area. We're missing one treasure chest in an area that's maybe related to a side quest or something like that. I don't know how to locate that, but I'm not gonna go to every single zone looking for the Eternia quest cleared. I'm not gonna go to every single zone looking for fish. You know, I did what I could. We'll go back in time real quick. See what happens. Oh, wait. There's something I'm supposed to do here. No, I don't think so. I think I did everything that I needed to do. Yeah, because I went over there. Okay. You gotta do the snap when you find a new recipe. That would be a great soundbite. I'm sure that soundbite has been done to death, but it would be a great soundbite for a stream deck or something like that. Alright, we see nothing available here. Hey. Brings us to my palace. Is there anything we can do for you? Don't hesitate to ask. Wasn't there just like a riot going on and what's going on with me going back in time right here? Did I go back in time to like the wrong time? Oh yeah, there's only a couple of sanctuaries here. Apparently I'm missing a treasure chest here. All the way over there. I don't know how to get that one. Okay, well, guess we're moving on with the main story. Future me, I forgot to mark at 1 hour, and I could mark right now, but meh. Just find a good fade to black and at the 1 hour mark somewhere. That will be good enough.
Whoa, this place is amazing.
It's the same place from Donna's memories. What a relief. The prayer tree was able to protect Saren Garden after all. This place is beautiful! Yes, but the Tree of Psyches is...
It seems much bigger than when we saw it in your memories.
Let's examine it.
A few billion years and it's only gotten that tall? How's it doing? Not good. It didn't work. The tree has continued to grow since my era, and while it has grown in power, it seems the number of psyches still isn't enough. I'm sorry I got your hopes up, everyone. Is there another way? I don't know. Well, we gotta try something. I read about this in a book. Just give the tree more fertilizer, then it will grow. In which case, more fertilizer would mean more psyches. If that were possible, Donna wouldn't have needed to work so hard. What should we do, Adol? My head's no use for this sort of thing. Guys sure like to meddle. Wardens.
What?
Well, what's going on here? This place should have been destroyed by the tectonic shifts that predated the human era. This is her doing, no doubt. No matter, restoring the garden was an exercise in futility. Sarai. Well, you've regained your memories. Adol, you and your companions may rest easy. As I said before, we are merely observing you. You have my word that we will not cause harm to you or this place. Their idea of observing is a lot like me going to, let's just say, a burger place with a friend, and they order a burger, fries, and like a milkshake. And I just keep taking one of their fries, and while they're looking at me, it's like, come on, man, you know, you're messing with things over here. You need to not do that. You're not observing. You're meddling. Get the terminology right here. Your word, huh? I think we can trust them. Are you sure? We're totally gonna have to fight all of them. You don't just put a Minotaur in your game and be like, oh, you're not gonna fight them. Yes, they said the same thing to me in my era. The duty is to just observe. Tell us about this place. About Saren Garden. I thought you knew what it was. Why else you be here? We learned that you're the creator of Saren Garden. Why would a Warden of Evolution create a means of defying the Great Tree? I understand now. You are sharing Donna's memories among yourselves. Surely you know that makes someone worthy of being chosen to become a warden. Only the brightest soul among the species is worthy of being chosen. Correct, which is why I tried to do exactly what Donna is attempting. I defied the Lacrimosa in hopes of saving my people. Did you all do that? Yes. Through our species and era, or though our species and eras differ, that one commonality runs through us all. I extensively researched the Lacrimosa, foregoing food and sleep in hopes of saving my people. I discovered that it could be stopped, but only by amassing a vast number of psyches. Thus did I use all my knowledge and power to build Saren Garden. Even so, the psyches I amassed in my era were too few in number. And so, having done all I could, I watched my world die. My word. I too tried to save my world, using the same means as my compatriot here. But the outcome was no different. The span of time required to amass the number of psyches needed is beyond your reckoning. I don't get it. Why'd you even become wardens in the first place? Our families and loved ones were taken from us. Can you imagine what it feels like to be the last living member of your species? Not only do you take a fry while they are looking at you, you say "suck a foo," never losing eye contact while eating the fry. Exactly right. My mom would totally do that, actually. Only the omnipotent might of a god could unleash the heaven's wrath upon Eternia. Faced with the power of the Lacrimosa, all we could do was succumb to despair. Why haven't we asked why Sarai is a member of the Wardens when she is, quote, an Eternian? I feel like that's a very important question that we have been, just keeping in the pocket for too long. When psyches succumb to despair, they are captured by the Great Tree of Origins. By this process, the Great Tree creates a new Warden of Evolution. But if that's true, then you of all people should understand the situation we now find ourselves in. If there is even a chance of preventing the Lacrimosa, no matter how small, then you have my sympathies, but please do not misunderstand me. Huh? I have since come to accept the necessity of the Lacrimosa. As a warden, I have witnessed this world's iterations for a long time. Stagnation and deformation accumulate as long as a single species continues to claim unabated dominion over the Earth. The species must be refreshed periodically to maintain the integrity of the Earth. There is no reason why humans should be the exception to this rule. That may be true. What did you say? Adel, was it? Your words lack conviction. I also selfishly defied the Lacrimosa until the very end. Your sentiment is not lost on me. Adel would not have been chosen to become a warden if he were the type to give up now. This too must be the will of the Great Tree. The more hope you have, the more despair is created when that hope is finally crushed. Let's allow Adel to do as he pleases. It may hasten both his and Donna's ascension into our fold. I'm sure the Great Tree is eager to welcome back its disgraced daughter. So be it. We will provide you with as much advice as we are permitted. Really? Yes, please listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. If you wish to defy the Lacrimosa, then you must grow the tree. But I thought it didn't have enough psyches to grow. How are we supposed to? Psyches flowing into here belong to those who lived before the Lacrimosa appeared. The innumerable psyches of those who faced rejection are contained with the Great Tree. Should you release those psyches from the Great Tree, the number of psyches flowing into here will increase and cause the tree to grow. How do we release the psyches from the Great Tree? I will explain that process in greater detail once you arrive. Adel, can you make your way to the Great Tree of Origins? Wait a minute. Once again, I have to bring up that you're not being an observer right now. We will wait, but you do not have much time left. Make sure you come fully prepared so you can face what lies ahead without regret. He didn't sound very convinced that we can stop the Lacrimosa. The nerve of him. Lacrimosa is the law of the land. They've been observing it for a long time, so I understand why they might be skeptical. But we're not turning back. Yeah, if we don't do anything, the world's gonna end. Much as I'd love to walk away from this, we gotta do what we gotta do. Let's go, Adel. We do what we gotta do. We'll double check Castaway Village. Just in case. Okay, and then I want to double check gifts. Right, we're all good on the gifts. Still don't know what this is for. Don't remember anybody that needs money. Really, 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 really don't. They told us to come to the Great Tree, but what do we do about the fog? We couldn't get through it before. What? It's inviting us inside. Fine by me. Ready, Adel?
Emergency! Emergency! Castaway Village raided! Raided!
Say it ain't so! Say it ain't so! Am I in the depths?
If you have time, come back!
Just go straight to the depths. Going the right way? I have no idea. Ooh, was that my monitor shaking, or was that the game shaking?
Okay, we made it to the Great Tree. But now what?
I don't see the wardens anywhere.
We've been expecting you, Adol. Please wait while the path to Octus opens.
Octus? So bright!
Look,
That's a warp gate. I never imagined one would be inside the Great Tree.
Adol, please step into the gate.
Alone. With none of your friends. I should probably save. Oh, it's a dungeon. Who would have thunked it? This looks Final Dungeon-y. Don't throw that out there. So this is Octus. What a strange place. This feeling. This JRPG trope.
Looks like we can rest.
who's come to greet us. Welcome to the Octus Overlook. This is a world within the Great Tree where we Wardens observe the world's evolution. Right. So the psyches that are captured by the Great Tree end up here. Yes, but they are not confined to a single location. Octus has 4 paths. At the end of each path, there exists a giant crystal. Crystal, is that where... Yes, that is where the psyches that have been captured by the Lacrimosa reside. By releasing them, the Tree of Psyches will grow. Let's go. Of course, releasing the psyches is easier said than done. Our words and deeds are all part of the almighty Lacrimosa. Should you fail, the crystal will be your headstone as your psyches are taken. As Wardens, our duty is to observe what unfolds. We won't let that happen. Even if it's a long shot, we have to go for it. Yeah, that's right. Do we pick which path to start with? No, there is a proper order. You must first take the ocean path. The ocean path? Yes, the entrance is over yonder. If you can conquer the ocean path, you will receive instructions on where to go next. I see. We had better get going then. Very well, we shall take our leave of you. Good luck, you'll need it. We will be watching. You're watching and telling us what to do. It's like you guys are orchestrating something. Alright, so let's see. We have 29%, 93.995. What a sucker. I'll get you. Oh, we got underworld bones, so maybe this is where we were supposed to get those. Is it just me, or do all Falcom final dungeons have a similar... Well, I'm assuming this is one, but is it just me, or do they all have a similar look to them? I'll get you. I'll get you. I'll get you. Was that 93.995 or something? I actually can't access the map right now. How did I get knocked down? I was immune to everything. What the Sokofu? Oh my gosh. That felt like 2 frames off. Whatever the stunt is, it is by far one of the most obnoxious things in this game. Like, I can't do anything.
This is rare.
Yeah, okay. So this area, I am making progress. Which, I mean, honestly is kind of weird. You know, we essentially teleported to a new world, but this is supposed to count for mapping purposes. Like, yeah, how did that mapping of the island go? Well, you know, I teleported to a brand new dimension, and I mapped that too. Oh, is that part of the island? Not really, but it is now. I did not deserve that, that initial guard. That's not what I wanted to do, but we're doing it. I think in the other games, you could swap party members while doing the extra gauge attacks. I could be wrong on that, but it would be nice if you could do that. That way I can just milk the damage more. How much experience do we get from those guys? Not that much. What about from these guys? Not getting very much experience at all. Path of the Ocean era. Where are we? It's beautiful. Look how big the ocean is. So this is the ocean path. It's quite different from the ocean we're familiar with. Yes, it's almost like the primordial sea. Could this be the ocean of the past? I think so. I think the Lacrimosa is using these paths to recreate the eras it has destroyed. Everyone be on guard as we advance. Who is this? Sweet. Oh, okay. I had to test things. I'm sure the boots that I have that are supposed to prevent me from falling in the water won't work because life is hard. Oh my gosh, I can fish here? That's a little ridiculous. That's just a little ridiculous. I still need a gigafish though. Yeah, I had a feeling this one was gonna be a little crazy. I took off the fishing whatchamacallit accessory, so not much I can do here.
This is pretty good.
Charodon. We got an underworld hide from that. Okay. Fish. Yeah, so we just need one more fish. And it's a gigafish. And, you know, it's probably likely that we would come across a gigafish here, right? Right? I mean, where else would it be?
Here we go. Darn it!
Maybe we'll... Whoop. That was not where I threw that. Probably just another one of them.
Putting up a fight. Awesome.
Okay, well, not much point in me fishing for anything that's not a gigafish. Wait, there was a treasure chest over there that I neglected. Okay, Gurori Calcum. Looking for the gigafish. Gigafish.
Now that is one big shiny rock.
This must be one of the crystals where the psyches have been sealed. Yes, I sense a vast number of psyches within it.
Okay, Adol. Let's crack it open.
Are you sure that's wise? How do we go about releasing the psyches in the first place?
The crystal just lit up.
What's going on?
Clearly the Wardens want to release all the psyches so that they can make themselves more powerful. The only explanation. Also, Psyches, Psyche Hydra, Ardor of the Dawn Lamenting Sage.
Wait, isn't that...
Looks like that Warden Hydra to me.
I thought he said he was just observing us. Why is he getting in our way?
Be on your guard, everyone.
I also really don't like the name Psyche. Okay, I was waiting for another attack so that I could guard, but...
I'm counting on you, Adol.
That's fine. Wrong person.
Yeah.
My turn now.
Still fine. Oh my gosh, I did it again, and this time I died because of it. It's not waste. Stuff that doesn't need to be wasted. Alright. Y'all saw that I pressed that button correctly. That one I did not. It was actually a cheeky swap. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Big damage. Alright, where's my gigafish? It's all that I care about. Oh. The crystal. Seems we've successfully released all the psyches. We did? Yay. Any proof of that? I can feel it, Adol. The psyches we released are flowing into the Saren Garden. How do you feel that? What about the tree? Yes, the tree of psyches is growing. Let's keep this up as we visit the other paths.
I cannot believe you actually released the psyches.
Hydra.
You said you were just gonna watch. Why'd you interfere with us?
That was not I who attacked you.
It wasn't?
That was my own psyche, captured by the great tree as I succumbed to despair. It has been the guardian of this crystal for many years.
But now your psyche has been released.
So we're not just releasing the victims of the Lacrimosa, but the psyches of the wardens, too. All those psyches flowing into the tree greatly accelerated its growth. If that's the case, then perhaps...
During the era in which my people flourished, countless species that lived within our Mother Ocean were invited to the surface by the Earth Goddess. Thus began the world's evolution by the Great Tree of Origins.
The Earth Goddess?
Yes, she is known as Earth Goddess Maya. She vanished after sharing with me the truth of evolution. I have watched over the Earth ever since, but the situation unfolding now is unprecedented.
What's he talking about? Did this goddess really exist?
I don't know.
Considering the existence of the Great Tree, it's not as outlandish as it sounds.
I mean, I sort of think something like that could have happened a long time ago.
I will continue to observe you. Perhaps you will come to accept the Lacrimosa as we do. Or perhaps you will find a new path and escape the never-ending cycle.
Alright, but about that gigafish. Look, by making it through the path of the ocean era, we can move on to the next one. Let's keep this up and head to the next path. Wanna just do a quick cursory look.
My turn now.
Oh, if I find one of the fish, that'd be great. Could see 2 fish over there, but not the fish we're looking for. Taking a lot of damage. Fish there. Don't see any more fish. Don't see any fish here. Okay, there's one thing I do want to try while we have a little bit of freedom right now. And that's, maybe if I give the last fish to this dude, I can then go on a side quest to catch the last gigafish. Ocean Hogeki. That seems interesting as well, that I maxed out approval. Equipment. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nice. What am I trying to do? Let's save. And sure, we'll mark, you know, water dungeon done.